Hello everyone and welcome to Tailored Acres. I'm Taylor and I am a gardener in central Wisconsin, zone 4B, and today I had a surprise Jung's haul because they have a sale right now that is a whole cart for $25. So I want to go through everything that I got and I'm really excited about it. So I'm glad that I can share it with you. The sale was so crazy that each one of these things was $4.50. I probably should have stuffed the truck even more full, but it was really full and kind of like a Tetris puzzle to get everything in there. So I'm going to start with the trees here, and this one is probably almost, 12, 15 feet tall already. This is a Catalpa. I just can't say it right. Originally $90 and I paid $4.50 for it. This species is a northern Catalpa and it is not a native of Wisconsin, but it is native to North America. It is hardy to zone 4. It will get 40 to 60 feet tall and it will be 30 to 40 feet wide. It is a very fast grower. And it does have those beautiful blooms in the spring, and it makes bean pods for fall that it will drop. So it is considered a messy tree. This next one is a Firebird standard crabapple, and look at the diameter of this trunk. It is huge already, and it has a ton of berries, so I know it will have a ton of blooms on it as well come spring. The Firebird Crabapple is not a Wisconsin native, but it is hardy down to zone 4. It will get 8 feet tall and about 12 feet wide. It is a slow grower. It has a rounded, spreading single stem or multi-stem growth form. It does need full sun, but it does tolerate many different types of soil. It does have a white flower that it will bloom in April and May. This next one is a Sargentina flowering crabapple, and it looks really good as well. I'm really excited for this one. Sargentina is a true dwarf variety. It is not a native to Wisconsin, but it is hardy down to zone 4. It will only get 5 feet tall and it will spread to about 8 feet wide. It is a slow grower. It does require full sun and it does like moist but well draining soil. The red buds will open to white and it does have a 5-parted flower and it will bloom between April and May. And this one is the last crabapple here. It is more of a tree look currently and not so much like a plume of branches at the top like the other two, and this one is a spring snow flowering crab. The spring snow crabapple is actually a fruitless crabapple, but it does still flower and is still a good pollination partner for other crabapples or even apple trees. It is not a Wisconsin native, but it is hardy down to zone 4. It gets 15 to 25 feet tall and has a spread of 15 to 20 feet. It is a slow grower, requires full sun, and it is a white flower. And I don't know if this is a tree or a shrub. It's kind of both, I guess, right now. But this one is a pussy willow, and it is a giant flowered pussy willow. It is really big already, and you can see it's already forming its pussy willows. So I'm hoping to use this for cut flowers, but we will see come spring. The giant flowered pussy willow is a zone 3 to 7, requires full sun, and is 15 to 20 feet tall. So these, if you cut off the ends of the branches in early spring and place them indoors in a vase of water, they will soon reveal their large silvery catkins. I'm very excited to have these in my yard. I do not have a single Arborvitae in my yard yet, and I have a feeling the deer are just going to mow this down. But I really want to use this for winter cut flowers, so I'm hoping that some stems survive. I may have to hide this somewhere from the deer. I don't know if that's even possible, but this one is a private jet, and it was just the one that like looked the best still in here. And then it also said 3 to 5 hours of sun, so it can be in more shaded areas as well. This one also says 5 to 20 feet tall with 4 to 5 feet wide, which is a great shape. And then it goes down to zone 3 and up to zone 7. So I've never heard of this one before, but I am looking forward to growing it. Next, we have a very sad looking Scentsation Honeysuckle. And this one is more of a vine growing habitat. So it says the sweetly scented yellow flowers of Scentsation bloom from mid-spring to late summer, and it is beautifully grown on a trellis or a fence, non-invasive. So I'm hoping to find somewhere cool to put this one. I'm not sure where yet. I probably am going to plant this one somewhere and move it next spring and hope that it doesn't get too angry about that. It is zone 4 to 9, and then it says it does like 6+ hours of sun. And this is a non-invasive variety, and it is fragrant and long blooming. So I'm very excited to grow this one. Next, we have a Polar Star Mock Orange, and this one gets really big. I'll give you the details in a second. It's pretty sad looking. I mean, it is almost November here. We had a hard frost last night, or hard freeze, I should say. It was 21 degrees this morning when I woke up. So I'm kind of surprised that these even look this good. But we do kind of live in a little microclimate where we get colder than everything else. The Polar Mock Orange was hard to find much information about, but it is a semi-double blossom of pure white with a light fragrance. It will get 8 feet tall by 4 feet wide in about 10 years, so it is a slow grower. It is hardy down to -20, which I think is actually a zone 5, so this one may not survive winter. So this next one is also a mock orange, but it's Snow Dwarf. So this one stays a lot smaller. And both of these mock oranges I would like to use for cut flowers. They have gorgeous flowers and they're supposed to smell divine. The Snow Dwarf mock orange is a zone 4 to 7. It requires full sun, but it only gets 2 to 3 feet tall. It is a compact bush, and it is supposed to be deer resistant. I'll let you know on that one. And it is a prolific bloomer bearing 1.5-inch double white blossoms with an exquisite sweet fragrance. It flowers in June, and I am hoping to use this for cut flowers this year. And next we have Winecraft Gold Smokebush. I've been watching these all summer. They're really pretty. They're very interesting. They start out like almost a white lime green at the top and kind of get darker at the bottom. So I'm really glad I got to snag one of these. So they produce wispy smoke-like flowers in early summer that start green and change to pink, and leaves emerge a gold and then aging to a bright chartreuse. So this one is zone 4 to 6, or oh no, it's zone 5 to 8. Well, this one may not survive here in zone 4. Dang it. You do have to watch that sometimes at Jung's because there is zone 5 around us, but we are definitely a solid 4. It does get 4 to 6 feet tall and 5 feet apart. And then it blooms in spring, summer, and then fall foliage, as you can see, is beautiful. So these are a sun or part shade as well. But dang it, maybe I'll find someplace closer to the house to plant this one and hope for the best. Oh, shoot. And then we're on to our last one. This is a yellow twig dogwood. And I have a red one that I planted like just earlier this week, I think. So this is the yellow branched one version of that. And this will be used for cut flowers or fall arrangements or whatever, because they have that just really beautiful stick. And then I will be doing like deep hard prunes on this because they grow super fast, and then they keep their color as well. So you can see like it's very bright at the top, the stems, and then if you go down here, it gets darker as they get older. So we want to keep it having younger stems. You can see this one is even green still. The yellow twig dogwood is a full sun or part sun plant. It is moderate growing and reaches 6 to 8 feet tall and 7 to 9 feet wide. So the bright yellow stems are excellent in providing striking winter color, and they have white flower clusters on the green foliage in the spring, which are followed by white ornamental fruit. So the bare stems can be used in addition to any seasonal flower arrangements. It is hardy down to zone 2. So that is all the plants that I got. Again, $4.50 a plant. I'll probably be back. I just can't help myself, as you all know. All right, happy gardening. Take care.